Hi, my name is Rhana. I'm majoring in Strategic Communications at the U of M. I'm a pre-law student on the path to law school, and I'm a first-generation Sudanese American. I've been involved in community organizations and community organizing since I can remember. As a kid, I learned about Sudanese culture, language, religion, and history on weekends through programming by the local Sudanese community. Growing up, there was so much emphasis placed on showing my generation the best part of being Sudanese, while ensuring that we had all the tools we needed to thrive in a culture that was entirely new and different. While I felt supported by my community, there was also pressure to excel and be successful within their traditional expectations. I started volunteering when I was 12. I volunteered to shelve books at my local library with my sister. Even then, it felt great to give back to my community through a service that had such an impact on me personally. I realized the impact that I could have through committing time to projects and initiatives I cared about. At 14, I got my first job at a movie theater, but while I was meeting the expectations of those around me, I felt unfulfilled doing work I wasn't really passionate about. Even before college, I've been active in protesting for social causes, protesting for local issues like women's rights and police brutality, as well as global issues like the war in Palestine and the war in Sudan. But as I entered university, I was unsure of what my future could be. Entering university as a biology major, I felt that pressure from my family and community, a common condition for first-generation students. I was always told that I would be a lawyer, my sister a doctor, and my brother an engineer, but I neglected a path that was set out for me, and wanted to find the common ground where I belonged. In my first 2 years, I explored liberal education and community engagement courses, and fell in love with examining social issues through a critical, academic lens. I volunteered with Communities United Against Police Brutality, giving me the opportunity to examine policing and police brutality that had a huge impact in my community during the George Floyd and BLM protests. This experience showed me the value of creating change in marginalized communities that exist in the gap of public services and people's actual needs. I also participated in the U of M's MLK advising program, where I worked as a TA and was able to act as a mentor and advisor to freshman students, many starting their journey at the university with similar values, interests, and questions as I did. I began volunteering with the Sudanese Community Farming Group. Working with this group helped me connect to my culture in a new way that highlighted community values and examined Sudanese culture in a uniquely American way through urban farming and sustainability initiatives. This year, I've also been volunteering with the 2nd Precinct Advisory Committee, where I monitored police initiatives around campus with issues like homelessness and ICE. As I grew in my journey, I revisited and re-examined my future goals and plans, as current events and attacks on DEI impacted my education and life. As my own interests and values aligned more and more with the legal field, I questioned whether it really could be the right path for me. I dove headfirst into legal spaces and opportunities, taking a bold step into the pre-law program for myself and not for anyone else. I volunteered with the Advocates for Human Rights as a court observer in immigration court, which was a huge learning opportunity and gave me an insight into the complex and unjust immigration system. Now, I'm volunteering with Tubman, helping low-income victims of domestic violence find legal representation. There, I'm fortunate to be in a position where I can serve victims facing vulnerable times through legal tools and channels, empowering them to improve their own lives. This experience solidified my passion for the legal profession, allowing me to explore a new side of the legal field. Now that I'm graduating, I'll be continuing my work at Tubman and taking the LSAT exam to prepare for law school admissions. I'm grateful for the experiences I had that taught me what I don't want to do, just as much as the experiences that taught me what I do want to do. Moving forward, I'll be carrying these experiences with me, staying grounded and remembering the impact that I can have in my community and on those around me.